I get so many questions on like what I do, but I'll talk a little bit about what I used to do. What's up, you guys? How are you? We're gonna do a little bit of a fun video today. I mean, I hope all our videos are fun, but this one is not a fashion video, not a haul, not beauty. We're gonna do 50 random facts about you, me, 50 random facts about me. And I hope you like it. I try to think some really random fun facts. So let's jump right in. Alrighty, so I made a bunch of facts in my phone. I just made a little note and we're gonna start from the beginning. When I was younger, I wanted to change my name. I thought Kelly was not interesting and unbecoming of who I felt I was inside. And my mom would always ask me like, well, what do you want your name to be? And I had no answer. I just knew that I did not want it to be Kelly. Probably because half the girls in my class were either named Kelly or Jennifer, and it was a shit show from like grade 1. I am deathly allergic to nuts. Here's why that's weird. Because I'm not actually allergic to peanuts. Most people, when they're allergic to nuts, are allergic to peanuts. I can eat peanuts and hazelnuts and almonds, but walnuts will kill me. I moved to New York City after asking for a raise at my first job, and my boss basically looked at me like, get out of here. So I went online, looked for a job, found an apartment, and I moved to New York within 2 weeks of that day. I have never had chub rub. If you don't know what chub rub is, Google, but it's like the bane of like most bigger girls' existence. And I didn't even know what it was until I heard other bloggers asking me how I treat chub rub. Never heard of it, never had it. I used to be on the swim team. I would rather be in water than probably any other place on earth. I am 1000% a mermaid. I'm a Sagittarius. This also means that I think I'm basically a baby angel human slash genius, because that's how Sagittarius sees themselves. My favorite nickname is Kelly Monster, given to me by my cousin. I don't know why, honestly it fits, but she'll always say, how's my Kelly Monster? And I'm literally, I turn back into being a child and I just love it. I have a huge family. My mom was one of 6 and everybody has kids, so lots of people. Dad was an only child. He didn't contribute to the huge family at all. When I was like 4, and my dad loves to tell this story, he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and my response was everything. This still remains true. I love giving people things, like love. Love, love, love. And thus, I am so grateful for God's enduring grace and mercy and generosity in my life. Just am. If I had a daughter, I always wanted to name her Grace. I'm not like a kid person. Like most of the kids that I either like or love are related to me. There are very few exceptions. Sorry, not sorry. I have like 6 best friends. So every time someone's saying like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I was with my best friend, but I'm never referring to the same person. It's kind of funny. I love hanging with the fellas. Like, I'm such a dude girl, but I'm also like a girl's girl. Does that make sense? I hated pink with my entire soul when I was in high school. Like, if there were a pink object anywhere near me, I was on the verge of being physically ill. Like, I was such a terror. So I cried hysterically when they ended my so-called life when I was in like whatever, middle school. I couldn't go to school the next day. I was so traumatized that they ended the show. Like, I was all in, I was invested. And now I get to still watch Claire Danes on Homeland, yay! I was like 99.9% sure that I was gonna marry Kurt Cobain. And like when he died, I was destroyed. True to my Sagittarius heart, poetry saved my teenage soul. I used to write and perform poetry around Philly. I still write poetry, but I don't perform anymore. So my blog was about purses when I first started. It was like I wanted to write about accessories, and that lasted for about 2 minutes, and then I was all in on fashion. And then the other things came after that. I get so many questions on like what I do, but I'll talk a little bit about what I used to do. I worked in fashion and entertainment PR for like a million years, basically since I was like 18 years old. I started out working in nightclubs in Philly, and I did promotions, and I would write music reviews for like phillytonight.com. I wrote for the Philadelphia Inquirer when I was in like high school. So yeah, when I started working in nightclubs in Philly, I was underage. And so I remember celebrating my 21st birthday at a club that I'd been working at for like 3 years, and no one believed that I was 21 because no one thought I was underage. Whoops. This is gross, but we're beyond that, so I can talk about it. I used to smoke like cigarettes. Can you imagine? I'm so grateful. So my first boss in New York worked at a PR firm, used to always like smoke cigarettes together, whatever. He got us hypnotized, and he said, anyone who wants to be hypnotized, join us. I got hypnotized like 10 years ago, and I literally have never touched another cigarette since. God is good. This one's crazy, you guys, but it's true. Swear on everything, you can ask my sister. I had my tongue pierced for like 5 years. I took it out when I got a real job here in New York City. Crazy. I always wanted to live in New York. So my mom brought Carla and I to see Mama I Wanna Sing. So maybe it was the 80s. And I remember wanting to live in New York from then. Like, the city was so cool, it was so different than Philly. I was like obsessed. Also, she bought us the biggest slice of pizza I had ever seen. How fat am I that I remember this pizza? But like, it was a huge slice of pizza and I was so excited. I'm not offended by the word fat. It's a descriptor to me. I'm tall, I'm brown, fat, that's okay. My favorite cereal is Cheerios. It used to be Pops when I was younger, but it's a little too sweet for me now, my grown-up tongue. But I love me some Honey Nut Cheerios. Damn, oh my God, I could go for Honey Nut Cheerios like right now. Right now. I'm so bad. So bad. This does not make me an adult at all. I hate cooking. Hate. However, I can make me a bomb baked chicken. Like any sort of chicken that you put in the oven, whether it's jerk or whatever the flavor is, but baked chicken, like I kill it. I do. I love my little sister more than any other human on the face of the planet. I do. I want a puppy, but like, you know what's serious when you smack your mouth, right? I want a puppy, but like, not until I'm married, because then my husband will like deal with the poop and stuff. I have a plan, it's all worked out. Really, really, really want to go to Vietnam. What's holding me back? It's far, you need a lot of time off, and I definitely want to get in better shape because there's like mountains I want to climb and stuff, and I don't know, my fitness is a little, not a little, it's way off the last like year and a half, so Vietnam coming soon, look out for that. Life goals, you know? Traveling is one of my biggest joys. Like, you guys, traveling makes me so happy. I love discovering new places. I love getting there. I love everything about it. I don't love packing, but like I love the anticipation and excitement of thinking about what you might need in a place and just going and exploring and seeing as much as I can. Live for it. So the first time I ever flew alone was for a business trip. I think I was like 22 years old. I was going to Portland and I was so chicken shit. Like I'd been on planes, but like with my family, my parents. But this time I was like alone. Excuse me, choking casually, you know, as one does. So anyway, I was like super alone, going to Portland for some like seminar or something. I don't even remember what. And I was so freaked out and afraid to be by myself in the city that I did nothing. I literally went from the airport to my hotel to the place I was supposed to be. I saw Nordstrom, I think, went in there for 1 second and went right back to my room and left. So essentially, I've never been to Portland. A US state that I'm like dying to go to, I don't even know if it's dying, but it's on my list and it's like really high up and I haven't been because I've been most places, is Arizona. Gotta get there. I don't have a favorite color. I kind of like them all or none, you know? Go back and forth. All the colors, none of the colors. Either way. I put a lot of pressure on myself, you know? I put a lot of pressure on myself to be as excellent as I can be when I'm doing a thing. And, you know, it's part good and part bad. I'm like hard on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I just want to be great, you guys. Let me be great. That was aggressive, I'm sorry. In all that excellence, you may be surprised to know that I was a terrible student. Like, I did really well in school up until maybe middle school, and then I just didn't care. Like, it's really hard for me to learn stuff that I don't care about. Like, if I'm not invested, you can forget it. But for me, where there's passion, there's excellence. So that's kind of how I've always operated. Like, if I'm into it, you bet your butt I'm gonna like really give it 3000%. But if I'm not, you can forget it. My favorite music in the entire world is house music. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you've probably seen me at a lot of parties. My boyfriend is a DJ, that's how we met. We both love the same music. But I have a lot of space in my, well, also, I would say growing up, my dad is a musician as well. So growing up, I listened to a ton of different music. I love rock and alternative music, and I love, like, especially classic rock is my favorite. But I have a lot of space in my soul for some pop shenanigans, and definitely the ignorance and the glory that is like trap music. I'm here for it. Person I'd most love to meet, like I would have to fight tears back, Michelle Obama. 100%. It used to be Oprah, but now it's Michelle. Oprah did those Weight Watcher commercials. Like, I mean, hello. I'd be so stoked to meet Oprah and like, I'd be gaga. Like, I would freak out. But I kind of want to meet Michelle more than her now. Last fact, I am living my dreams, you guys. I truly am. I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed, and I really hope that you guys are too. So that is 50 random facts about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, let me know in the comments. Are any of these facts about me true of YouTube or about YouTube? Let me know, leave me a comment. Wishing you guys an amazing weekend. Have a good weekend. Next week, I'm gonna be in LA. So I'm gonna be vlogging, so look forward to that. Also, I just created a new, well, I've had the like prompt up there, but I never really sent them out, but I'm creating a new newsletter for my blog. I will leave the link below for you to sign up. The newsletter will have exclusive content, so stuff that's not on my blog or on YouTube anywhere. So exclusive content, styling tips. Also, I'm gonna do like Q&As there where you can submit questions and I'll answer you for everyone, because a lot of you guys may have similar questions. Additionally, there will be amazing giveaways. So the first thing that I'm giving away will also be linked below. It's gonna have a little link and be like, this is what I'm giving away. So check that out. Go sign up for the newsletter so that we can keep in touch. Do not worry, you will not be spammed. It's only gonna go out once a week. Anyway, have an amazing day. Love you so much. Bye.